All right, and welcome. Within the jewel of the desert, Ankara, there lies a mass grave. These are etched into the side of the mountain that creates the small valley that allows for the shadows of the shadows to cool the land, to not dry out water, and create a bit of a paradise for people to live and thrive. Inside this mountain, or on the side, are carved tomb after tomb, passage after passage that leads inside where the dead of centuries are buried. Ruins beneath Ankarel have been uncovered as well, dredging up the past that has been buried for so long. And just recently, Jaman Saord, after doing his best to not give permission to hold up the expedition below, has finally relented, giving it over to the Academy of Allsight. While this has occurred, there has been a series of kidnappings of people brought in, experts on various deific subjects. And our investigatory characters have traced them to the side of the mountain where the dead are buried after infiltrating and getting past the Raven Queen, or here, the Dusk Mavens priests. They murdered them and found that they had bore tattoos of a hand with an eye in the palm. Thusly, after being attacked by undead that came below stairs, they decided to trek down those very same stairs to what lies deep inside this mountain. So, with that, as the stone stairs descend from the hallux, you come to a large chamber with stone coffins sitting on sturdy shelves. Part of the west wall has collapsed, creating an opening into another chamber. What would you like to do?
What's the lighting like, Matt?
So, moving within here, there's no light. So this would be my dark vision friends, unless someone wants to make a light.
I will light a torch because I do not have magical light of any kind.
Okay. And bright light comes from your torch. Seeing this roughly 20 by 20 room, really 30 by 30, I guess. And
I make sure to light it
collapsed
behind the
wall.
people with dark vision so I don't throw off their vision.
Still has approached that opening in the collapsed wall, Matt, and his blood is still up. He's still vigilant. And I am maintaining my rage for 10 minutes. Just declaring it now. Like he's trying to be in front of everyone in this opening in the wall.
So the collapse here goes about 10 feet and is maybe 5 wide, thinner at points, where it then finally opens up a little bit. It's moving through. Well, it looks like this had collapsed in from something and had eventually been cleared. You can see just beyond is another chamber.
Well, I would like to investigate this room. See if there's anything of note in here that might be useful, like names on the coffins.
Okay. There's various. You see, sorry. Looking here, there's no names necessarily. In fact, as you open them up, they're all empty.
Do you guys think this is a little strange?
I think it's everything we just bought. Maybe.
And looking it up, some, so you're looking at the coffins here. I will say you do find some wool cloaks and 2 wide hats that seem to have been made very carefully, as well as some other, just looks like boots and things.
An immediate hat or a cloak?
And looks.
I'm good, but these two might need the hats.
In addition, you
When we go
see
outside.
what looks like an empty glass bottle.
Is there a cork in it?
Yes.
I'm gonna take it anyway.
All right. As you pick it up, it feels as though liquid is inside.
Nizan, what do you think of this? And I hand it to Nizan. How many cloaks did we find?
There are 4 wool cloaks and 2 wide hats,
Okay.
worth 10 gold each and 5 gold each, respectively.
Okay.
Nazan will look at this, see if he can figure out what he thinks it is.
All right. What do you want to do?
I apparently decided I wanted to do an Arcana check. I think that he's looking at it because clearly there's nothing that he can see in it, but there's a liquid there.
Yeah.
So he sort of maybe, I don't know if he has an idea. Dang it. Character knowledge, player knowledge.
It's okay. Well, you do know, if you do think it's some type, any potions can be detected by taking a little taste.
Oh, okay.
That is the official D&D.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
And this is indeed a potion of invisibility.
Oh, well, that makes sense. It's a potion of invisibility, which is why you cannot see it, but you know it's there.
Oh, well, why don't you hold on to that then?
Okay.
Now, Sarah, you particularly were trying to search in these coffins, really, is what you said. So it's your choice. You can take an investigation or perception check.
I will go with perception. Because, well, I have advantage.
Guidance.
Oh, good, I might need it. What's the...
D4.
15.
15. Okay. So searching, this is all that you find here.
Okay. Nothing else of note that I can see. Should we move on? Or is there something in here somebody else wants to do?
I kind of wanted to search as well.
Okay. If you want to search, you can give me one of those two there. This would be the second search. And final!
And I have a D4 as well. Oh, what was it? It was perception or what? I think I rolled the wrong thing.
Or investigation.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on.
So just take the D20.
And, 1 sec. Uh, 16.
Okay. Then, yeah, seem confident this is all that's in the room.
Okay. And then the items that we did find, do they just appear very mundane?
Yeah, it's mundane hats and cloaks.
Okay. Otherwise, I was going to cast detect magic.
Yes. Look, see, someone wearing this would be kind of hard to notice or get any details from. Good at hiding appearances. So with that, is it to the next room you want to proceed? Down the collapsed in a wall?
Yep.
Moving through here. So Zill leads. Roots protrude through cracks in the ceiling. A stone stairway in the southeast corner has collapsed, and the nearby walls have crumbled. 3 doors in the north wall are shut, and the middle door bears a new padlock. To the west, stairs lead to a small balcony that overlooks the room from 5 feet above, with just enough room for a door painted with an eye.
Being an acolyte, Matt, does Zill recognize this as a place for worship? Does it look like a pulpit?
Like we saw the balcony there.
Yeah.
It appears it could be. We have someone overlooked, yeah, where people might stand here and look up. That could be the function here.
Well, I'm going to go up to the balcony and look down to see if I notice anything of interest.
Okay. Sounds good. So you go up to the balcony and you look down. Nothing necessarily grabs your attention. This room is maybe 35 feet by 50. You can see that like the collapsed area. Yeah, no, sorry. So yeah, anything else?
So the collapsed stairs was in the southwest or southeast?
Southeast, I believe.
Southeast.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to come back downstairs, and I'm going to check the middle door for any kind of traps.
Okay. I see. I would say from the top, you could see, like, similar to there, you think, like, the crumbled walls could be explored, potentially. Just as a note. But you go up to the middle door. You want to investigate here. That was the one that's padlocked from the outside.
Yes.
So, you can go ahead and give me a perception check. Look for traps.
$24.
You don't
Heck
see.
yeah.
You don't see any traps here.
All right. I would like to pick the lock.
Okay. Let's go for it.
So how does this work if I'm proficient with thieves' tools?
So you get sleight of hand check, and you essentially get to add your proficiency. If you're proficient with thieves' tools, if you're already proficient with sleight of hand, you get to add it again.
I'm an expert in sleight of hand.
Okay. So then you add it thrice, I believe.
I think you just get advantage if you're proficient in both.
Is it just advantage in both? Okay. So it's use your XP with advantage then.
Okay. Uh, 22.
Okay. So just count your kit. The padlock comes undone. Tink, tink.
Okay, this room's available for inspection. I mean, we could check any of the doors, but this one had the pretty new padlock that I'm going to take with me. So, what would we like to look at first? The staircase, the 3 doors.
Zill's moving to shoulder open the middle door unless someone stops him.
Can Zill be stopped?
Of
can.
course. He's very considerate.
But he's rageful.
Yeah, I'm okay. Nobody stops you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm guessing. Nobody has said that they stop you.
I'm just joking.
It is such a wrathful door opening, the likes of which have never been seen.
So
Unfortunately, it's the other way. I guess for you, it wouldn't matter. It opens whatever way you say it opens.
Hinges matter not for a rageful barbarian.
okay. So whew. Do you do it very violently there, Zill?
No.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No, I was just joking. Sorry.
It's okay. See, this is an old crypt, it seems, that holds a single open coffin containing a few tattered blankets. And a poof of wild black hair sprouts from the end of one of the blankets.
Zill's gonna step aside, but he's got his battle axe in hand, and he kind of gestures to the dark hair that's visible, looks back through the door at the group, and then he kind of pantomimes the old like thumb across the throat symbol. Like, do I smash? No. Okay.
Busy looking up the descriptions of the people we're trying to find. find out if any of them have black hair. I don't know if their hair color was described to us, though.
I'm okay with a smash first.
What do I mean?
What?
Okay. Nazan opens his mouth as if he is going to speak, unless somebody stops him.
All right. Let's see. I just want to say everyone's having a chance to do what they want to. Silverwind, Whisper.
Silverwind would actually have planned to start looking around for stuff.
Okay. Just in the room?
Yeah, in the main area there now.
In the main area. Okay. Okay. All right. We're officially going to go. Just going forward. In this, we're going to go to We're going to just switch who leads each room. We can still go in any order everybody wants, as far as that's concerned. Just because I want to make sure everyone gets a chance to go through, because otherwise, something like this can feel crazy if not everyone gets to do what they want. But anything in particular for Whisper?
I don't know. She might try to talk to whoever is there if everybody's okay with that.
Nelphine's going to take the opportunity to summon. Don't worry, it's not the aberration. He can summon. He can summon an imp, and I think it no longer takes an hour. Hold on, I think it's just an action.
Check on that a little bit. But Nazan, you good with Whisper doing that part? Or...
Yeah, that's fine. I was
Okay.
just going to talk to him too. So
Yeah.
I
So
was going to-
Whisper and Nazan, feel free to start.
So I guess Whisper steps forward a little bit and says, "Hello."
There's a sudden jolt as you hear a light snore get interrupted. And blankets move aside quickly as this woman sits up, deep, dark skin, in a white and gray dress and pants that kind of accentuate a feminine figure a little bit. And she looks at you. Hello. You're not... Who are you?
Well, I guess an interested party of people who's here to look for somebody. Does she match the description of what we got from?
It is not the person you are coming for. Looks like a human. You are looking for...
I see. You don't look like one of them. Why are you here?
I was kidnapped. I was, it matters not, but I was at an inn, and when I came out, just to go home, they suddenly, I got hit by something hard. And I am usually better at defending myself, but things have gone not my way.
Well, then we did. Actually, first, can I try to insight check her to see if this is...
Sure. Absolutely. Do an insight check.
23.
23. She seems to be telling the truth.
Well, we did come through some guards when we came in here. If you wish to leave, I believe you can go back that way, but we are wondering what's happening in here and what these people are doing. If you have more information to share.
Do you think with that insight check that something is bothering her? She's very upset. You said something to share, and yes. First, I need help. I don't have my magic. I would need help getting out of here. I don't even know where he is necessarily. I need to make sure I get home, but I spend a lot of time traveling the outer planes with my mind. And while I was doing that, I saw the desiccated figure of a man levitating off the ground, gathering horrendous, evil, terrible energy around himself in these glowing wisps like snakes or tendrils. And then he screamed. And the energy exploded. And then something terrible happened. But that was it. I awoke. All I knew is it was awful, whatever occurred.
And you think this is related to the people here? Those who took you?
She nods.
Well, Whisper's going to look to the party because we are planning to look for somebody else, but do we want to help her get out, I guess?
We were looking for three figures. What's your name?
Sarcelle.
Oh.
That confirms that you're one of them.
Sarcelle Melanosh. It's good to meet you.
Tendulilitatu. That's Whisper.
I'm Nazan.
Alright. So you're escorting me home.
I suppose this is the thing we'll do, but there are two others we're looking for while we're here.
Okay, she nods. Of course.
Have you heard any others while you're here?
I woke up in the cell and haven't seen anyone. Occasionally they come to feed and ask me about my vision, but that is it.
It sounds like we're going to have to do some more searching.
What do you mean your magic is gone?
I connected to the land of Fae. I can draw magic from there. But after my vision, I could no longer use my power. So, everybody, you know a secret that Cecile just told you, her vision. This is something that only she knew, and now only you seven know. A secret the multiverse is currently unaware of. Thusly, you can mark it down and know that you know the secret. If you desire, you may re-roll. Sorry, if you desire, you may gain advantage on any dice roll by whispering the secret to the multiverse. However, once you do so, everyone loses their memory of the secret. Feature unlocked.
I guess if nobody has anything more to ask, her Whisper will ask if she's opposed to waiting a little bit here while we go look for the two others.
Give me a persuasion check.
25.
25. All right. They will. She goes, okay. Just please, I don't want them to find me.
Well, hopefully if all goes well, we'll come back with two other friends and we should be good. If not, well, good luck.
It's kind of a little word, but no, it's...
Does Zan walk over, pull the potion out of his pocket? If they get close, you can use this.
She kind of recognizes what it is. Oh my goodness, thank you.
But we want to make sure that you get out of here.
You go through that crumbled wall and up the stairs. There's a door. You'll find yourself in the
See, if you don't return and I have to use this, that's what I'll do.
Right. Otherwise, you'll wait here for us, like we just discussed.
She nods. All right. So, you have discovered a new rule of the campaign, which is fun. But what would you like to do next?
We maybe want to hop to Silverwind, who was searching this other room.
Yeah.
Before we.
Yeah, Silverwind. So the room itself, there's not anything too much in that. You do see the wall that collapsed looks like it goes a distance. It might connect somewhere else. And then there's these two other doors that are on the main floor. If you want to look at those, that's up to you.
All right. That's fine.
So what'd you like to do specifically?
Trying to look at one of the other doors.
Okay.
To go inside.
You got it. So left or right?
D2 says right.
Okay. So, you open up here. And you see a metal grate in the floor of this 10-foot square room. Blocks access to a shallow stone pit holding a small golden harp, a handful of loose papers, and a piece of bloody cloth.
It's a trap. Huh. Can I look with trying not to set anything off? Look for traps?
Sure. Give me an investigation check here.
Yeah, I'm horrible at those. Okay. Oh, good roll though. Dirty 20.
Okay. You see that looking at the grate here, that it is triggered to activate if more than 10 pounds of pressure is placed upon the grate. And you can see that there's grooves within it that look like there's blades that might extend out should that amount of pressure be put upon it.
Does it appear possible to possibly... Actually, no. Roleplay. Hey, Sierra. So I see that this is difficult to... Or that this might be trapped and this plate causes blades to come out. Do you think it's possibly possible to disarm it?
If anything's possible, would you like me to try?
That seems to be more your expertise than mine. I mean, I'm willing for it.
Okay. I'll attempt to disarm the trap.
Okay. So I think it's kind of how do you want to do this? Because it's like within the grate itself, and there's several blades.
And you said it's triggered by weight?
Yeah. So it's almost sort of like as if someone like laid on the grate. It's meant to if someone lays on the grate and puts their hand through it, triggers. And there's like a lot of blades here, so it's like an internal trap kind of mechanism.
So there's not a way for me to attempt to disarm the trigger?
It's hard to really... I guess I'm trying to think how you would do it. I'm not sure. Because it's all like... It's like an enclosed system.
Okay. Wait,
But I guess I'll let you do an investigation check, I suppose.
Okay. 489.
Yeah. So I'd say from the information you have, the key to this trap is more you don't put you don't put more than 10 pounds of pressure on it. That is how to quote unquote disarm it, because you know how it works.
How big is the grate?
So the grate covers this pit that's 5 feet. And then it's kind of worked into the stone.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it's overly removable.
Okay. Well, no, I was just trying to wonder. I was wondering really if I could stand over it, like straddle it. But if it's that big, no. Okay.
Are we trying to retrieve anything from this?
The harp, I believe, or the papers.
Yes, the harp and the
Yes.
papers. Oh, the stone. The collapsed stairwell area. Are there stones that can be moved?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I would like to do, and you guys can counter this if you want to, is move several of the large stones and toss them onto the grate so I actually trigger the trap.
Okay. So if you take time, you put these stones on it, and the blades extend out. And now there is a very bladed grate. So I'm sorry, I bit the hole. So blades pop out from these grooves,
Right,
and so now it's like a spiked grate.
right. How close together are the blades?
About 5 inches.
So they're all pretty close together.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Bobby?
I'm just a lot of confused. You're fine.
Okay. What about where I have placed the rocks? Or the boulders or whatever.
I mean, the blades didn't like pierce the large stones.
Right. So is there a way that I can get onto those stones?
Yeah.
Okay. And how far down did you say the hole was?
It goes down 3 feet.
Okay. So if I am laying across the stones, because I'm not sure how big they are or height-wise.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're trying to do. I'm not going to be too.
I was wondering if I could reach my crowbar in there and grab the harp.
Okay. Give
Guidance.
Guidance, nice. Give me
Okay.
a sleight of hand check.
All right. Oh, nice. So with the D4, an additional 3, so 28.
Okay. So with the crowbar, you hook it and you just tilt it slightly and pull it through, along with the papers and the bloody cloth. So you have a small golden harp. It is worth 2,500 gold pieces.
Um,
Part of the reason why I was like, just wait, Jeff.
Yeah, I was like, how much?
Clearly before I move, though, I will hand the papers to Nazan or Tyndall, whoever's closest. For now, I will hand the harp to Whisper, because I don't want to be carrying anything when I move off, if that makes sense. I
Yeah.
want my hands free.
You got it.
So they can hold on to them as they will. I'm going to trust them. They're part of my party.
Yay, new very expensive spell casting focus.
No.
Okay. So, yep, you're able to safely get off.
Okay, and I will let whoever grabbed the papers look at them. I'm sure there's something important on there we might need to know.
I'll add them to Tyndall. I know how much he loves to read stuff. I don't want to deny him the.
Yeah, Tyndall will start flipping through them to see if anything might help in our current situation. And if nothing looks immediately relevant, he'll tuck them away for later.
Yeah, so looking at them to be fully understand, you can see that they seem to be a map to the temple for the Cobalt Soul. And several plans and notes on specifically kidnapping Jamil al-Alithiyah.
Jamil. I don't know.
I put it in private
Oh,
because that's a name right there.
hey, I got the first part right. I did not get the second part right.
You see there's the map of the entire place. There's schedules of their movements. And there's something about he knows about Jamansiord. And then this little margin of a scrawl that says his secrets will make a worthy sacrifice.
Is that all just running through Tyndall's head?
Yeah, Tyndall's making notes currently so he doesn't forget these things. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, Tyndall would share that it looks like kidnapping plans for a member of the Cobalt Soul. And that we should definitely be on the lookout for potentially another individual. That we might not have expected to find down here. And that might be an opportunity for us to maybe make some unexpected inroads with the Cobalt Soul.
You mentioned the thing about the secret being a sacrifice. Or do you start to keep secrets?
He would definitely mention the Jamon sword. And I suppose, yeah, he would mention the scrawl in the margin to say that his secrets will make a worthy sacrifice. Looks like they're somehow using secrets for power.
Like when we walked in on that one guy and he was sacrificing the cultists, right? He was drawing out their secrets.
Oh,
yeah, that's where we met Whisper.
Yeah, like that.
does this mean they're considering sacrificing Jamal or what? Jorman Zaord? Well, as far as stealing their memories and things.
When we ran into that cultist down in that base, after his ritual completed, those people turned into necromantic beings, undead. So I think nothing good will happen to the great leader of this city, should such things happen to him.
Right, well, nothing good can come from anybody stealing anything from anybody. But it's
Insight
Just rogue.
check. One sec. Insight check. All right, Julie. I got a.
Wait.
Ooh, I got an 18. I don't believe you.
You didn't let me finish my thought, though. I'm talking about things of a personal nature. I am not talking about material things. And stealing something from somebody's mind should never happen. And if they're going to use those to maybe open up some sort of door or unlock something to let more bad in, then that's definitely really bad and we need to stop them. Yes, Nizan?
You're very passionate. I was just very. I mean, it's the first time I see you this passionate about stuff, knowledge, particularly. I mean, but sometimes, not to disagree with you, sometimes it's good to take knowledge away from people who shouldn't have it.
Right, but I mean sucking something out of somebody's brain?
Yeah.
I don't think that somebody should be sucking things out of Mr. Saord's brain or Miss Saord, the Saord guy person's brain, or any brain for that matter.
Yeah. It doesn't refer to Jamil's secrets.
Jamil. Yeah.
The secrets he had on Jamon Sialud.
Oh, so not the. Okay.
But still.
I mean, it's
Yes.
unfortunate that her memories were wiped clean or her magic was wiped clean, but I'm going to be reading people's minds routinely, Sagora. So.
Well, they maybe didn't. I mean, I suppose they could have taken her magic, but I don't think that that's necessarily what they were looking for from her. They were looking for how she uses the outer planes, I think. They must be looking for something out there and using her to get to it.
It would be interesting to find out the commonality between these three prisoners once we find the other two.
Well, they're all experts in things. Whether it's the deities, the outer planes, both. That's what they're experts in.
Maybe they all found out something like a secret, like the one we just learned. And that's why they were taken here for sacrifice? Just a guess, though.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's a good guess.
Yeah, so again.
Yes, but we will never know for sure unless we kill more of these heretics. And we need to open this other door.
Eager for violence, yes.
I agree with the barbarian.
Very cool. So
Hey, he's got a name.
this other door opens easily. And you see stone shelves in this room contain boxes and bags. And a few crates are stacked against the wall. So, searching this, which you guys kind of said you are, there's lantern oil, there's chains, there's manacles, as well as 2 red potions labeled healing use only.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What are they labeled?
Healing use only.
Yeah, I think my character has a high enough wisdom score that's going to strike him odd, so we don't use this against someone else. Can he try and investigate it, even if it does involve tasting a little bit of it, to verify that if these are healing potions or dangerous potions?
So you want to take a taste?
Yes.
Okay.
Should be said.
You taste it. They taste just like potions of healing.
Yay! Okay. They're healing potions, guys.
If
Oh,
the
why are you
thing
turning violet?
Violet.
I'm definitely going to take a set of manacles.
Yeah, Zib will
You
grab.
know, this is how Laz got a joke that was just carried through forever on him.
I said I was taking them. I didn't say I was using them on myself.
Yeah, that's okay. Laz never said he was using him on himself either.
Oh my god.
All right, so you grab some things here. But yeah, there's like a lot of different supplies here. You're able to find as well. If there is something that makes sense to you that you might find here, you can make an argument with me, which would be fine. So
Their rope.
Yep, there's rope. 50 feet of hempen rope is yours.
Zill's taking the chain. Like, is it a length of chain?
Yeah. See if chains already have something to it.
Okay.
If there's a standard chain in the player's handbook.
I think it's all armor, Matt. That's all that's coming up when I search for chain.
10 feet.
10 feet.
Oh, okay.
It's in there.
Of all people, I would never know something like that.
Okay. We're continuing before we get off on those tangents. So you've searched these rooms. What else would you like to do? As a reminder, you've done 3 doors to the north. There is the set of stairs that leads to a door and a balcony. And then there's the collapsed wall.
The collapsed wall. Would like to investigate.
Okay.
Any chance there's a grappling hook in that room?
Yeah, you can have a grappling hook.
Okay. just in case we needed to, I don't know, climb the collapsed staircase later, or maybe a ladder.
Well, I do have a block and tackle. I bought it like a while back.
Zill is still carrying my climber's kit.
Yeah, it's still in my inventory. Do you want it back? I can give it back to you right now. Okay.
Okay. So, in that case, you are close. You're expecting this hole in the wall. It's 15 feet that you're squeezing through as you're trying to come to a new area here. And you can see rusted pipes line this place. They run along the walls and ceiling, and water flows from nozzles in the ceiling pipes. In the center of the room is a deep stone basin that's set into the floor and filled to the brim. The surface ripples, revealing several watery creatures inside. To the south, a closed door is padlocked.
Did anybody follow me?
I did.
Yes.
Okay. There's things moving around in that water. I don't know if I want to pass by there.
Nothing's going to investigate what's in the water. Try to identify it.
Okay. You look down deep, and the waters ripple.
Yeah, I'm not that close.
Well, if you inspect what's in the water, what are you going to do?
But,
I mean,
I don't know.
pretty much got to get up there and look at it.
Kind of want to use my imp, I think, to look at it.
Okay, well, so that's what you have to start with.
You want to get a pole? I got a mirror we can put on top of it. I do have a mirror. I just don't have a pole.
So you let your imp go. The water here begins to ripple and then rise as three watery shapes, one large and two others, flank it, looking down at this imp.
Son of a bitch, I'm not ready.
What do you want to do?
I mean, he's gonna fly up. He's invisible. He's invisible. So,
There's a lot of details you keep not telling me now, Fane.
that's fine. I'll
That's fine. I'm just saying, please, like, you're like, oh, with my imp. Oh, I would say it's just please, like, because it just makes it easier. Because otherwise, it gets hard with narrative.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on. I need to know what's happening to effectively do this. That's fine. Because as it looked in, it like disturbed the water, so it comes up and sees all of you, and
yeah. No, I mean, keep everything as it was. I'm gonna have him blink into invisibility and fly up.
okay.
I mean, not since I need it, I still have my torch up, just FYI.
Yeah. Very good. So, in that case, what we'll do, looking at all of you, there's like this watery roar and cry, almost of anger, fear, and frustration all at once. And
I'm getting there.
oh, son of a bitch, D&D Beyond.
See, it's not just me.
Give me a sec. Let's try that again. If not, I'll do this a different way. One more time. Okay, well, I can do this way then. We can roll for initiative. I'm just going to have to get your numbers because the encounter builder is not working right now. So I'll ask here. So let's start over here. I'm gonna page for this insanity. All right, we'll do this. So Tyndall,
Is
21.
everybody here?
yes. Zill,
16.
no
I'm
Fane,
gonna add an
10.
extra player to this room. It's too thin.
Silverwind,
15.
Ciora,
24.
Whisper,
15.
and then Nazan.
7.
Nice.
Where'd your little imp go? Is he flying above them?
Yes.
All
How many
right.
players do I have in this game? Why do I feel like there's too many?
I would roll for initiative for him, but I don't know what.
Matt, how many
Just have
players-
him go after your
How many
turn.
players are in this game?
7.
Why do I feel like there's too many?
You
Oh.
might still have whatever his name is.
Son of a bitch! I just broke Nelfin.
Really?
6 you after combat. Who? Zoe? Zoe no longer in this game?
Correct.
Alright, so today, Whisper, you will be played by Zoe's own character.
Still a bard, not too far off.
And the imp on the border, yeah, the imp's on the board flying above. Matt, I need new flyers because I've broken most of mine.
Okay. So I have to do all this now. I have to manually move things around my screen, guys.
Terrible.
What?
To get everyone's in order these days. Okay.
Art department, I found some cool printable ones if you want me to send you those.
What?
I found some cool printable ones if you'd like me to send you the link.
Hold on, let me get my headphones on. I can't hear a word you're saying, Bobby.
Talking about printable flyer stands.
Printable flyers? I could do it too, but I like the clear ones
Okay, cool.
because then I'm not blocking any combat.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's just that I've broken them, or Zeke has broken them, Zeke being our kid, because we can't walk in this house without tripping on something. Generally, what we trip on is air.
Yeah, I have that problem too.
Hey, Matt, for my edification, the weirds are the small ones?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I have giant weirds and I have small weirds, so I had to ask. Cool. Alright, map's up.
Okay, so here we go. So order being.
This'll be you, fire, right here. Our department's been down for 2 weeks. I have printed nothing.
So we got Ciora, then Tyndall, then Zill, then Silverwind, then
Also,
Whisper.
Why didn't you let me play with my map? Rude.
Then now Fane is on. So Ciora, you get to go first. What would you like to do?
Did you say that he screamed in pain? Or agony?
Agony.
Yeah, agony.
Okay, so before I actually do anything, I would like to talk to him. Are you okay? Is there something we can help you with?
You say this in common?
Yeah.
They don't seem to understand you.
Oh.
Yeah, guys, overhead's back.
Yes, and is it the side view or the overhead that's movable?
Side view.
Okay, yes. So
See that?
Well, in that case, I am going to hold my action until he moves to me, if he moves to me. And my action would be swinging at him with my sword.
Okay. All right. So if he
I need you right away. Come on, hurry
moves up, you're going to swing. Very cool. Then Tyndall.
Gonna swing at who?
She's not doing anything. She's just holding her action.
Okay.
Looking to see if I had anything interesting in my inventory. Mostly because I got dust of dryness, but I think it's all saltwater beads right now, so not very useful right now.
Yeah, you filled up on them.
Well, they were all saltwater to begin with, I think, when I got them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think what makes the most sense for him to do is to just prepare a sacred flame and make sure he's sort of standing. Can he sort of stand off to the right there, kind of behind that column?
You want to move behind a column?
I don't have a sister.
Those are pipes. But yeah.
Yeah, those are pipes.
Oh, those are pipes.
So they're trying to be a little bit behind the pipe.
This one?
Yeah.
Probably that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yep. Off to that
Behind
side.
the open one?
There's
no.
water pouring out of the open one.
No, I don't want to stand in front of the water
Okay.
pouring out on me. Thanks.
Very cool.
Yeah. So if it decides to get aggressive, he'll use his sacred flame.
Okay. In that case. It's going to get aggressive. So, Ardmama, it's going to move forward,
Big guy or little guy?
the big one,
Yeah.
and it can occupy people's spaces. Wants to occupy as many spaces at once as it can.
I left the conversation we were having because Amelia was saying she didn't know I can't win.
That's gonna be our two beefy boys. Fire's Whisper and Bobby's guy whose name I can't think of right now.
Okay, so Whisper is on Zill, and who's the other beefy boy? Is that Alpha? Silverwing. Okay, cool. Silverwing. Okay.
Yeah, you see the three like little. You got
Perfect.
two casters over here, and then she's getting ready to fight, but she's not there.
All right. So.
Also, though, I love this mini. Look at his weapon.
Ooh.
Oh no.
All right. Now, all of you, the water throws you around inside the body. I need strength saving throws.
Oh, I'm too strong for this. 4.
This would be strength saving if I didn't mess it up. Yep.
15.
Okay.
17.
17.
Okay. So, everyone but Whisper is pushed out of the space safely. Whisper, you will be taking 10 bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled in the form here. You are restrained and unable to breathe.
Can I get a mini that had a hole in it for this reason? Yes!
And then, okay.
Dex save.
Yep, for your thing here.
DC 14.
Exactly 14.
All right. Does nothing.
Then did it get within 5 feet of Ciara?
Did it get where?
Within 5 feet of Ciara,
Who?
the elemental.
No, it was 10.
Okay, so don't get quite there. All right, then that's its turn. And now the two other ones.
Little one and little two, what are they gonna do?
So I'm looking here. Looks like somebody there's within 10 feet of the water.
That would be Silverwing by that one, and Zoe's over here by this one.
Okay, so that's Nazan, right?
Azan, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't
So
know.
Nazan and Silverwing, one attack at each as water comes up and tries to wrap around you. So we do.
I'm the one with the yellow base.
Yeah, I said, isn't it Zoe or whatever?
It's Zoe.
Zill.
God damn it! I knew it was.
You said Zoe, so I thought, yeah, okay. So Zill. Okay. This is going to Zill. 13 to hit.
13 will not hit.
Okay. Then Silverwing. 10.
Miss.
All right. Very good. So the water wraps around you, able to dodge and push it back. Then we will continue to Zill. It is your turn.
All right. Zill is going to bellow the beginning of a chant to the first radiance in Undercommon. And you will watch his two arms kind of bulge and twist and then branch so that each arm splits so that he has 4 limbs and there's an additional 6 eyes that bloom across his forehead. And I will use 3 of my maneuver points and activate Shape of the Behemoth. So now I'm a big boy. I count as a large creature. And I add some extra stuff to my attacks.
No screams.
Yeah. So his bottom jaw also bisects, turns into these tarantula-like mandibles, and
Absolutely
he
scream.
hurls himself at the big water elemental. Will of course rage simultaneously. Not that
Hold
anyone
up, I
cares.
need to do a mini swap.
There we go.
And I will make a reckless attack. That is a 23 to hit.
And don't mess with me. I know you're all like, ho, let's cast enlarge on him. He goes up another size. I played this game too long with you people.
That is 16 points of magical slashing. The transformation was in fact my action, so I only get 1 attack from Feral Celerity, so that's my turn, but now I'm big. I look like a scary spider guy.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
And my reach has also extended another 5 feet, Matt, as well.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Very cool. Then we'll go to Silverwind.
Is one of them within 5 feet of me?
The little one is.
Sad face. Then I'm not gonna do that. Instead, sadly, I'm gonna burn resources to try and help out a friend, and because I can, he would like to side or catty corner step 5 feet, where he's still within the 5-foot range, but it's closer to those guys and.
So closer to the big guy, so like here?
Yes.
Okay.
And that looks like I'm now within 15 feet of
Yes, you're within 10 of them now.
enemies. Awesome. Spirit Guardians.
Aren't they fairies? I keep forgetting to make them.
They are. And I believe that's a wisdom save.
Yeah. Is that going to get all 3?
With Spirit Guardians, it should be all 3, Matt.
Okay. Alrighty, so. All right, they will all fail.
Yay! Rawr. Okay. Ooh. Really good damage. 20 radiant.
Nice. All right.
And then bonus action, he's going to try and spin around and hit the one that's on him.
So the small one there.
Yes. E. That's only a 13?
That hits.
Yay. For 7 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Very good. Splashes in the water. Not doing as much as you'd like, but it's okay. And then we'll go to Whisper with the elemental.
Suffocating the elemental. Can she still like cast spells with verbal components? Is that a thing?
You would just lose your breath.
Oh, I see. Yep, she's going to try to do it. She's going to, as she's choking, try to command this water elemental to drop her.
Okay.
That's a wisdom saving throw, DC 60.
You got it. Wisdom 16. Oof, 18.
Welp.
All right. What's your con mod?
3.
3. Okay. Got 4 rounds till death.
Okay. That's a turn.
All right. Very good. And then we would go to Nafane.
Yeah, now Finn will point his finger at this elemental and I don't know if this is going to work, but he's going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
It's a wisdom save of 16.
16.
It got a 16?
It did.
Okay. Fuck. I think it still takes half as much damage. Okay, hold on.
Cutting words.
66.
The bard can't talk.
No.
Because now the bard can't do verbal components.
Mercedes.
Not the best rolls. So 16 damage, so it takes 8 psychic damage.
Okay.
And I guess it does not have to run away from me.
It does not.
I would like to have the imp attack it with its stinger. I just don't know how to roll for that.
All right. So that's Pack of the Chain that lets you do that, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you rolled the d20 and add its attack mod.
That didn't go well. So it's a 2. I'm not even going to bother looking up the attack mod.
Okay. So now it is not invisible.
It is
and
not invisible.
It is 5 feet away from the big elemental.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be my turn.
Okay. You got it. So we go to Nazan.
Matt, I would like to write some stupid, crazy shit.
Hell yeah, let's
So,
go.
I want to take my rope out of my bag that I've had since the beginning of the adventure. And I would like to try and toss it into the elemental so that it's timed perfectly that maybe somebody could use a reaction to grab the rope. And then I'd like to use my movement to get as close to Zill as I can.
I'm sorry, is it attacking the big one or the little one? Because I missed that.
Okay, so this is what I have to tell you. You would have to get within 5 feet in order to get the rope in. Because the rope itself does not, like, you're not going to have enough, like, force for that to penetrate the water.
Okay. And then as long as I stay within 5 feet of it, I don't move out of its range, right?
Yeah.
And I also am thinking to myself that there's a possibility that I'll just get sucked in too. But I want to at least try it. I want to try and get her out.
That works, yeah. You go in there, push the rope in, and then you walk the rope around to Zill.
Yes. So again, I was trying to time it so that it was near her.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the plan. I don't know if I need to roll anything, but that probably takes my movement and my action, so.
Yeah. No, I think you get that all in there. And I'm good to go. Then she's able to grab it freely, basically.
Okay. I just hold the rope up.
Here you go, here's a rope. And here's a rope for you.
And that'll end my turn.
Perfect. We go back up to Siora.
Okay. So then, bonus action, I am going to cast Magic Weapon on my rapier. Then, how much movement do I have to get to him?
To the big one?
Yes.
15.
And then I guess I will move up to him and swing at him with my rapier. Is Zill right behind him? Are we flanking?
No, because he is 10 feet back.
Okay, no, that's fine. However, Nazan is within 5 feet, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
this is not within 5 feet, just not flanking.
Okay, right. I'm guessing an 11 does not hit.
Correct. Goes through. You wash your blade. It's just clean.
No.
Okay.
While that happens, Silverwind reaches out his hand and prays to the Lord and uses his channel, one of his channel divinities, and add +10 to that attack roll.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
21 to hit then.
that hits.
Okay.
So you're like, oh, my blade is clean, and you rip it into a core of the elemental, guided by the power.
So that is 6 points of damage. Plus, since Nazan is there, an additional 6. So 12 points of, and it's magical because I cast Magic Weapon on my rapier.
Indeed.
So, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Very good. Then we go to Tyndall.
Well, this thing seems to be very resistant to wisdom stuff. So we're going to try another Sacred Flame because that's what I got.
All right. Dex save.
14.
8.
Hey, I get to do damage. Ooh, and I got a good roll too. That's 17 radiant damage.
Crap.
Ooh. All right. You see the water becomes off-colored and a little dirty. Not able to get its full form and now absorbing earth elements into itself.
And I will stay back in my little corner because I don't want to get near this thing and get sucked in. Something tells me I will have a hard time getting out. Like my super low strength. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. That's the elemental's turn. So, at the start of its turn, Whisper, you take 12 bludgeoning damage from being thrown around inside. So hurt, the elemental will take the disengage action and then retreat into the water.
It does have difficult terrain too.
Enough. It is 90 feet.
Sad face.
Okay, you still got a rope on you.
Okay, so it goes down. It is 30 feet below the water surface.
Oh, it's underneath the water.
Yeah,
Come on, baby.
with a whisper.
Oh, it took her with it?
Grappled and
It's all right,
restrained.
she still got a rope on her.
It will leave the rope behind. It is not holding on to the rope, unfortunately.
I thought it was around with her.
Oh, that's right. She could grab it.
Your
Give me
spirit has the rope.
Yeah, she grabbed the rope. That's right. Yeah, she has the rope with her. I will allow that. Thank you for reminding me. Long as Nazan kind of lets the slack go. I'm sure it does. And then these other two waters will also go ahead and disengage and go down next to Whisper. And with that, we will go ahead and go to Zil.
Matt, is any of the rope still above water? Or it's all been pulled down with her?
It's 50 feet rope, I believe, so it should be 20 feet above.
Okay. Zill's going to grab it with all 8 arms and try and yank Whisper back up out of the pool.
Okay, so this would be a straight strength check.
Okay.
You have advantage if you get advantage on them. I'm just saying.
I do.
There's a what do you call it? Inspiration in chat, just FYI.
Oh, cool. I'll use that then. Rage gives me advantage. Okay, never mind. I won't use it because I get advantage from rage. Let's go, team. Ugh, not great. That is an 18.
And 18's enough.
Oof.
So then you would have to move to pull.
Okay, I've got 40 feet of movement, and
Okay.
Zill's just gonna.
Yeah, so that's the easiest way to kind of figure that out. So with that, then, Whisper, you are yanked out and above water.
I don't really have anything to do with my bonus action right now. Well, I'll extend my rage. That's what I'll do, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
And 4 of Zill's eyes are gonna wink at Nazan. Good plan, buddy.
Perfect. Then we go to Silverwind.
I have Spirit Guardians up already.
What?
You
okay,
said
baby?
the water elemental went 30 feet down.
Yes.
Can I go swimming 15 feet down?
You can, yes.
But they're running away!
Do you not know me?
I do know you. I just have too many goddamn minis to make.
Yeah.
Fine.
swim down 15 feet, and now with a 15-foot emanation, theoretically, is everyone back in the Spirit Guardians?
Yes.
Yep.
Wisdom saves!
Okay, we got big guy here with a 4. And then a 2. And a 19.
Okay. So that's 16 points on a save, 8 on a fail.
Okay. It's the other way around, but yes.
Yes. Yes, the other way around.
All right. Very good as the water bubbles and broils. And then we'll go down to I believe, Whisper. I think it's Whisper still getting food, maybe?
She said she was back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was muted. Huh? So she is going to nope out of the water and get on land behind some of her teammates, potentially, if she has enough movement.
Yeah, you approached all the way onto land, so you can now get moved behind. Like,
Hang out with the wizards.
Yep, and she is going to, as she's doing that, try a vicious mockery on the elemental. That's a wisdom 16 save.
Okay. Six.
Yep, 7 psychic.
Nice.
And they have disadvantage on the next attack roll. Yeah, that's her turn.
Very good. Let me go to now Fane.
Let's see. How far down is it, did you say?
30 feet.
Okay, so he's going to... And how long has it been since we were upstairs?
Upstairs, probably a good half an hour.
Okay. He's going to transfer my Hex Curse to it and fire off an Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay, so for your thing in particular, you're going to have to get to the water's edge.
You got enough movement to do it and back up.
Yeah. You just have to go down and look at the
5,
water.
10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Yeah.
Okay, so you run
Go
up
and go
there.
right back.
Yeah, if I have the movement, I'll...
You do.
Okay, so you look at the big water elemental. Very good. And fire.
Choo choo.
It's an 18.
That hits.
Okay. And... one for damage. It's 11 force damage, and the hex is 1. So it's 12 total damage, and then I have one more beam.
Choo.
John does not cooperate.
Oh god, I'm super glued at the table.
Second beam. That's a 20. And so that's 7. And And that's another 9 total damage.
All right. How do you want to kill it?
This is the big guy. Yep.
Yeah.
I just want it disintegrated, really.
Nice. There's a wave as this thing mildly explodes.
Were there other things with it, or that was the only one?
There's 2 others.
There's 2 others.
Oh,
Okay.
that's we're cute and
Oh,
tiny.
yes.
We're just swimming.
Anything else?
Nope. If I have any movement, I will back up. But
I
that,
put you right back where you were.
thank you. I appreciate that.
You're
That's
welcome,
okay.
this toy.
Nazan.
I investigate like the outer rings of the cooler. Is there anything that looks like it might be binding them here?
Yeah, looking at that, there is nothing like that.
Okay. Nazan will move close to the door.
The one that's barred in the back?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
And then
Let me tell you guys, the hardest piece to find for this whole damn set was a freaking chain padlocked door.
and then we'll take the defensive action. I can't remember what it's called right.
Dodge.
Dodge. That's the one.
Perfect. Then we go to Siora.
So the big one is dead.
Yep.
What about the 2 little ones?
I mean, you didn't see them go boom, so they're likely alive.
You know what? I am not going to go in the water. If they come back out of the water and attack me, I will attack them. But I'm going to follow Nazan and see what he's up to.
Okay. And then Tyndall.
Tyndall likewise has no interest in chasing these things down, so he will be prepared to attack if they return, holding a sacred flame. But otherwise, he wants to head over towards that door too.
You're also boring.
All right. So now under the water.
Under the sea.
Water begins to coil around Silverwind here
You didn't see that one coming.
for 21 to hit.
Yep.
All right, that is 19 bludgeoning damage. And you are pulled 5 feet down closer.
That's 40 down.
And
No, 25 down.
you are grappled and restrained.
Okay.
And a 24 to hit.
Yep.
That is 17 bludgeoning damage. So we've got 2 grapples and restraints on that character. And at the end of their
Are
turns,
they going to pull him another 10 down? Or
yeah, it would be another 5, yeah.
so, okay, so down 10 total. Which
So I think it's 25 total that they're down
means-
now.
so 25 total. Trying
Uh,
to do math, but my brain said, nah.
then that's what they need to do. Wisdom saves at the end of their turns with Spirit Guardians.
Good luck. bud.
Because now it hits them when it occurs, it moved to end.
Yeah.
Well, it's living.
Let's say that's why they changed it. But they failed their wisdom saves.
Yay. For 13 points of radiant damage.
Okay. All right. I'm assuming concentration checks went well for you.
I apparently forgot how to play D&D. Give me one moment. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have Warcaster, so I did get advantage on
Both
this
of them.
as well.
Yep. I believe you. I just wanted to make sure we were checking. Cool. That's what they do is they pull you deeper still. And then Zill.
Zill is going to barrel into the pool. He has 40 feet of movement, but no swim speed.
So that's 20.
And I've got 10 feet of reach. Is that enough to get anybody?
So
That'd be 30 total.
So you don't see them.
Oh, okay.
But you do see your friend being like obviously like being crushed.
Okay.
The pressure.
How far away is he still from me?
He's 25 down.
Okay,
So he's within 5 feet of you.
I'll dash to get another 20 feet of movement.
Okay.
Are they functionally invisible, Matt? Would I be attacking with disadvantage?
Correct.
Okay. I'll attack recklessly to try and compensate.
You got it.
Oh, is that why you're so big? You're compensating?
Yeah, of course. So flat roll. Come on, buddy.
I have been waiting years for someone to say something like that.
First attack is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is literally a terrible roll. And then I add my behemoth thing. So that's 13 points of magical slashing. And then he'll make an... Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so that you feel that one dissipate. It is gone.
Oh, okay. In a frenzy, Zill will attempt a second one. That is only a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Wait. Matt, I cannot do this. I'm sorry. I dashed to get in range. I couldn't make those attacks.
Oh.
I used my action to dash. I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind. That one's still alive. I just got
still
within
alive.
melee.
You just got down there. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm just watching my friend drown.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. That was Zill. So we go down then to Silverwind.
All right. So I'll risk getting water in the mouth and I'll go ahead and cast a second level cure wounds.
Okay. Anything else?
Bonus action, wildly flail about and try and hit something.
All right. Disadvantage?
Yep. 16 with disadvantage.
That hits.
Yay! Alright. So 7 radiant and 6 bludgeoning.
Okay. Is that magical bludgeoning or regular?
Regular bludgeoning.
Okay. All right. Wait, that's a silly question. So you feel that one dissipate?
That's it, guys. Just this little one left.
Awesome.
Still restrained from the other. Very cool. And then what's your
Awesome.
con mod?
2.
Okay. All right, is that it? So then we go to Whisper.
So she goes to. Can she see those? See the one that's not dead yet?
No.
Can I hear it? That's a strange question, but
Can you hear it?
yes.
He's going.
No.
Lasagna.
Okay. Because vicious mockery does say if a creature you can see or hear within range. Otherwise, I'm just going to cast healing word on Silverwind if he's still within range. So that's
Yeah.
9 points of healing to you. And ranged attacks underwater, does it just automatically miss if it's like it's long range or something?
Yeah, if it goes out of its short range, it misses.
Okay. So nothing I can do here, so that's her turn.
Just thought of how evil I'm going to make a dungeon now with Vicious Mockery.
Please do.
Here within range, that's amazing. Very cool. So, now Fane.
How many are left?
One.
Okay. He will again. I guess he has to approach and transfer the hex. And with his finger.
You cannot, because you cannot see the enemy.
Oh.
Cannot transfer the hex.
Okay. Well, then I guess I can't attack it either.
You might be able to still. Are you thinking Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Hex specifically lists sight as a component, which is why we have to see what Eldritch Blast says. Here it is. An object in range. So yes, you can strike at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Well, I just rolled a 14, and this is a 21. So the 14?
Yep, that hits.
Okay. And that's 8 damage, no hex. I'm sorry, 13 force damage.
13 force damage.
Yeah. I have one more beam that I will do
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Okay, so because you have the thing where you're adding a charisma bonus to the dice.
Yeah, I have agonizing blast.
Perfect.
Oh crap! So this is a 12 disadvantaged attack roll.
That one just misses, hits the bottom.
Okay. And I will back up.
Got it. Then Nazan.
Now I'm gonna see if my thing requires sight. I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, mine says see within range.
Yep.
Matt, I would like to listen through the door and see if I hear anything on the other side. Surely we're making a commotion out here.
Okay, give me a perception check.
That's 5, Matt. 'Cause I rolled a 1 on the die.
God damn it, Bobby.
I'm just gonna retire. It's time for me to retire from this game. This is a young person's game.
You're young at heart. Don't leave me
Yeah.
with them.
Okay.
That's
So
pretty
you listen. And you don't really hear anything.
Great. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Then we go to Siora.
Well, since I can't really see anything in the pool, I'm gonna check the door for traps.
All right. Give me a perception check.
$21.
21. It does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. And I guess that that'll be my turn.
You got it. And then Tyndall.
Okay, Tyndall, feeling a little bit self-conscious that he started heading towards the door when he could have totally helped out his buddy, and realizing that maybe he needs to dial back his investigative nature a little bit, is going to walk back over to Whisper and cast Cure Wounds at first level.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah, that's gonna be it. That is not a great roll. That's 7 points of healing. It's something.
Thank you.
Let's see here. All right. So under the water, that's 17 to hit. Silverwing. Wind.
That will miss.
Ooh. Able to keep yourself from being crushed. Very good. And then at the end of the turn, they will make their wisdom saving throw of 9.
Okay. Dirty 20. Or not dirty 20. How can you get dirty 20 with 3 d8s? 20 points of radiant damage.
Okay, very cool. So they are destroyed. So very quickly then, that's how they end their turn. Zill.
Can I grab Silverwind and dash, try to get us 40 feet up?
Yes. So with that, breaking out of the water, we can now end it since no one is drowning anymore.
Boo. I mean, yay!
Paula, come on.
What?
You have to cheer us on. You don't want to
I've
paint
been
new
down
minis.
for 2 weeks. Expect this level of sarcasm.
I mean, you're gonna cheer for our death and then tell us not to die because you don't want to pay minis?
Have you ever known a woman who isn't confusing?
Fair enough.
All right. With that, then we're gonna go ahead.
Potty break!
Indeed.
I said it for you since you were choking on air.
We're gonna go ahead and do our break. Alrighty. So you're in front of the door, and you are recovering from your watery excursion. What would you like to do?
Is there a padlock on the chain?
It's a padlocked door, yeah.
Okay, I would like to pick the lock.
All right.
Ooh, natural 20 for a 29.
Nice. And then it opens.
Okay, who wants to go through this door first?
Zil will raise half of his arms.
I push the door open and move aside.
I purposely stay back in case we don't want to kill whatever's in there. Because I'm gonna keep Spirit Guardians up for now, but I am keeping mindful
Okay.
to.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm ready in case something happens. Okay.
Nelson just points at Zoe and just says, "We need to talk about this later."
Okay, that's fine. He's like has a little bit of a lisp because he has these two giant like tarantula fangs. He's trying to talk around. And he's absolutely just frothing with spider venom. And yeah, with that, he'll walk into the room.
Okay. In that case, pipes climb. So here we go. Water leaks down the walls of the cell and pools on the floor near a rusty drain. A dejected gnome sits on a sodden mattress in one corner. Looks at Zil, who I think is still transformed.
Oh yeah, and still really
Ah!
So say, I think as he was walking in, if you saw my face, that was actually Nazan going, oh wait, maybe we don't want him to go in first if it's somebody. And then Nazan will follow. Oh, hello.
No, don't feed me to that. Don't feed me.
Oh, no. We're looking for a gnome, right?
Looking for a gnome?
Shout back at the door.
Yes.
Umberto.
Oh,
We're
I-
a rescuing party.
Of course, horror to combat horror. I think I understand. Sorry, I am Umberto Noblin. It seems you may have come to rescue me.
Yes. You and two others.
Oh,
Maybe three. We haven't decided yet if that person's been kidnapped or if they're just planning on kidnapping them. There's
Okay.
him, plus two, and then maybe a third person besides himself.
Oh, well, thank you so much for coming in. You're here to free me, then. Oh, thank goodness the food here is terrible. It has worms and this, and it's been absolutely awful.
Yeah,
Yes. But also they were torturing you, no? Not just the accommodations were bad.
The food wasn't any better at the tavern.
I mean, um, uh, Kanako, of course, that was, but I mean, one could survive but you should have seen this one thing. It was burnt. They burnt the toast. The absolute. I mean, there's capturing, and then there's rudeness.
Oh, he sounds upper class.
Well, this is good. Perhaps there will be a sizable reward because the niece and nephew seem to be struggling.
Did they come here?
Yes, they sent us to find you.
Oh, good eggs they are. Oh, eggs, that would be delicious.
Oh, you look famished, but I have some rations I guess I could share with you, but before that, why did they kidnap you?
Oh,
You don't happen to know any secrets, do you?
I don't know. I'm just an old historian. Why would I know anything of use?
You're an expert on the deities, aren't you?
Of course.
Well, so that's why they kidnapped him. They were looking for his knowledge about the deities.
Yes. All the different gods, I do know a thing. They were somewhat interested.
What do you know of the half-god?
They have gods. Oh yes, the
Apotheon.
Yes, the Apotheon. I heard that it is said that he actually was at the destruction of the city that was here before the jewel.
Oh, you mean what's down below?
Yes, indeed. What they now refer to as Kyle Moreau.
So, Tyndall, you're correct. He may be down there. What else do you know about him? Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
Oh, well, depends upon who you talk to. Well, not really talk to, but varying reports. He was instrumental at a battle in Wildmount. And then, as he grows in power, I would not put a moral judgment upon him. It seemed like he would have been a man of war, saw much death and suffering. Even one whom in his victory, he'd look around and see death that was caused by it. I think he was a sad man. That's what I could tell. I would call him sad, not good or evil. Tragic, even.
Okay. I see that.
And do you know anything about the god whose symbol is carved all over this place?
Okay, as he's eating your rash, and he goes, "Oh, where did you buy this?"
Back in that's way far away now that we've teleported, isn't it?
Oh, a teleport! That's what's odd about this. You can taste it. The arcane weave signature. Hmm. So, yes, I did see the symbol. That would be Vecna. I kind of looks. I'm kind of an expert on that particular subject.
Before we get to that, Nazan, did you taste it?
It tastes the same to me.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's because it's his specialty.
I guess so.
What can you tell us about Vecna?
Oh, I mean, what can I tell you about Vecna is the better question. I'm a historian, so let's see here.
Make sure you get this, Tyndall.
What I was, my latest results actually were in an ancient rivalry between him and a treacherous lieutenant by the name of Kas, a vampire in particular. It's quite, scandalous, really. You see, this would have been hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Vecna and Kas are very close. It seemed like they were driven men who shared very similar, if rather evil, outlooks. And Kas was drawn to Vecna due to sadism. Thirst for power, and it seems from the journals that I have found that Vecna truly valued Kas's ferocity and cruelty, and thus their friendship was made. All on, of course, not even this world in general, on a whole other called Earth. But anyway. Vecna eventually became a lich, of course, and a ruler of an empire on Earth. And then Kas led his armies and was the most trusted lieutenant. In fact, he even pledged his life. And Vecna gave gifts, all types. In fact, my research indicates that he created a sword just for him, for his lieutenant. Magical and amazing. And intelligent, of pure evil, meant to serve the vampire unquestionably. However, it seems that intelligence made the sword have different ideas about the subject. But anyway, once the empire making seemed to be done, expansion became a topic of conversation for them. And it seemed that they had their disagreement started about strategies to expand the empire. And that is when it seems that the sword began putting in the thoughts of betrayal into Kas. From what I can tell, there are various writings of observers witnessing Kas talking to his sword in a mirror. And putting them all together, I think the sword wanted full control of the empire for itself, not willing to simply be a tool, and thus planned to use Kas to do such a thing. And it was Kas who was the first person to kill Vecna. But in that last final act, Vecna flung Kas across the multiverse. In the midst of all of this, the sword was gone. And all that was left of Vecna, as he points to one of the symbols on the walls, was one hand and one eye.
Well, that's just a little creepy. So does that mean we need that sword to kill him? Can we kill him?
Oh, I mean, I don't fully know that. I'm not sure biology. Kind of looks at you. I mean, he's a god. But I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm more interested in the, I guess, interpersonal relations, whether, plans of war is my specialty.
Wait, Ciara, we jumped to trying to kill the god really quickly back there.
Hey, he said that the sword did something to Vecna, so maybe that sword can still do something to Vecna. I mean...
Yes, but that's a big jump from rescuing Three's father.
Okay, so
feel
far, everything that we've been doing has been leading us toward Vecna. So we must be having to do something to Vecna at some point.
Oh, these are good points. Whisper, we are on a righteous path. We need only walk it. And at the end, perhaps it is a confrontation with this Vecna.
I do prefer to stay alive while we walk this path, but it's a good point.
Yes, I must ask you all this to
always around.
Yes, please keep this to yourself, though. I've not yet published, and I don't go about talking about it too much.
That's okay. Your secret is safe with us.
Excellent. And of course, you can add Umberto's secret as another one that you know. Of course, should you whisper it, you lose all your history knowledge.
I picked a really bad name for this campaign.
By this point, Zill has begun to deflate, and his limbs are twisting and popping and snapping back into place.
Is there anything else in this room besides him?
No.
We are looking for one or two other people. Do you happen to know which direction they might be in? Where do they take the prisoners?
I don't, unfortunately. I just was brought here.
Let's see.
Should we direct him back to Sarcelle? And they can wait together?
Yes, this is as good as a plan as any. We should not leave him here.
I agree.
Are you able to walk, little one?
Oh, yes. That would be nice if you have a place that's safe. Or to get me out of here.
Well, kind of gathering a group of rescuees while we explore and track down the others who seem to be missing.
Right. Besides the way you came in, there are 3 other exits to this room. 2 hallways and a staircase. Where you could begin to go take them back, whatever you want to do.
Well, I think we should take him back because we still haven't finished that other room. There's still the staircase, the fallen staircase, or the whatever, and the door above the on the balcony.
Yes, fair enough.
Would prefer to escort him as well, just to make sure he makes it safely.
All right, that sounds like the plan.
So you can safely escort him. That's fine. Not too crazy. What would you like? Say, go this to us. But one potion. Oh no. Don't die.
Well, that's never the plan, but of course, we can't make any promises. 100%.
Oh, that makes sense. Of course. What would you like to do?
So I mean, clearly we do the door that has the hand and eye painted on it, right?
Yeah.
It was just the eye, right? Was there
Yeah,
a hand on it?
No, just an eye.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you're right. Eye and hand together would have been really bad. This is only remotely bad.
All right. So you'll leave that other area nice and unexplored as you go to up the stairs.
any traps on the door?
So give me a perception check.
Oh, another natural 20 for 28.
You do not see any traps.
Okay.
Does the icon on the door? Like, can I determine the significance of it? Does it seem more like it's connected to Vecna? Does it look like the eyes that are related to Ioun?
It looks more like the eye that's pictured along with the palm that's grasping it. Like
Okay. Okay. All right, then I'll let Sior do her thing.
Is the door locked?
It is not.
Open the door and look in.
Small road seems to be a crossroads between different parts of this underground area. Steep stairs descend from the east and west sides of the room. You're entering from the east. 4 bells of different sizes hang from leather cords affixed to the ceiling.
Anybody have any thoughts about why there are bells down here?
Would the whisper from the memories she got from the guard earlier know what this means?
Interesting. Is it surface thoughts you get?
One sec, let me
Let's
see.
see how that works.
He says you gain access to all information that the humanoid would freely share with a casual acquaintance. Such information includes general details on its background, personal life. Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, so no. Because they did know they wouldn't tell a casual acquaintance this information.
True.
How high above us are they hanging?
I mean, not much. Just kind of maybe. I mean, like eye level, basically.
So I'd have to duck to go under them.
Yeah.
Do they have any kind of symbols on them?
They do not.
Anything on the floor if we're at the top of the stairs looking down?
No.
Do you suppose they were different types of alarms?
I mean, bells do make good alarms.
Maybe they ring those when they think someone is invading.
So just so I have a better image, because what I'm having in my head is like little jingle bells. I'm guessing that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, their bells like have clangers that hang from the ceiling.
Okay.
So you'd like, so you wouldn't take them off and shake them. You kind of go ding, 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 ding.
Gotcha.
They're not handbell size. They're a bit bigger than a handbell.
Yeah.
And
Which is why I asked for the clarification, because my brain clearly went to
Matt,
tiny
is there
bells.
anything else notable in the room other than the bells?
Nope, just the exit.
Maybe if we tried to pass through more stealthily without disturbing the bells?
I'm just worried the bells would be triggered with arcane magic.
That's true.
Not everything needs to be solved with magic. I mean, clearly I got Whisper out with a rope, which was not magical in any way, shape, or form. But I also still helped, of course, because I couldn't pull her out. But the idea was mine.
It was brilliant.
I just meant maybe there's magical guards given the people we're dealing with. Which means we'd need to find a way around them. Doesn't have to be magical. Like, I'm
Oh,
not.
I thought you just meant if we used magic around the bells, they would go off.
No, I mean, I think they may have arcane sensors to trigger them. Just a thought. Maybe I'm paranoid.
Send the imp in.
Well, do we want to risk triggering them when we have other paths to explore where we don't have to make that risk?
So you
I
want
do
to come
not
back?
care. If we trigger the alarm, they will come here, and then it's quicker to kill them. They come to us instead of us having to track them down all over this terrible place.
I like your way of thinking, Zell.
Tyndall, your ideas have merit as well. I mean, I don't know. How hurt is everybody? What are we looking like?
Zilla
look
didn't
around
take
as
any
friends.
damage last fight. Barbarian was a terrible tank.
Yeah, Nelfin's bleeding.
Whisper has healed herself.
I'm about, just above table. I'm down 20 hit points.
I mean, we'd always come back to this one later. There's that point as well.
Well, I was going to suggest maybe that, because there is still the crumbling staircase over there.
But there's only one room with this eye on it. So this room intrigues me.
Well, three of the
Maybe
doors
somewhere
in that
there's
other
a room
room.
with a hand.
Was there?
I don't know. I just said maybe there is. That's a possibility. World
Three
is
other
full of
hallways to
possibility.
explore.
Look, I don't care if it's not.
I
this
will
one,
send
we need to pick a
an
direction.
invisible imp flying across the room.
What?
I'm being very specific. I'm sending an invisible imp flying across the room.
Okay. So it flies to the other side.
Correct.
It's there.
No alarms go off.
I'm sending a non-invisible imp flying back towards us.
Okay. It's now on your hand, complaining loudly.
Well, these spells seem worthless.
What if we ring them? Maybe we're supposed to. I don't know.
Ring them in a pattern?
In the temple, we would use bells sometimes.
The problem is we don't know such pattern, right?
Correct.
Silverwind, what are your thoughts? You haven't chimed in on this one.
Randomly walk through without ringing any of the bells? Or ring all of the bells and then see what happens? I mean, either option seems okay for me.
I'm sorry. Do you have a preference of the two options? I need to remember to phrase my question so that I can't give you a either one answer.
Well, I think it's
Would
better
you want to risk this?
I mean, not really. We have other plenty of good options that we can try first.
Okay. So it sounds like more of us are not wanting to go through this door than are wanting to go through it. Is that the consensus? We feel?
I vote we save this room for later.
I'm okay with that.
Sure.
No, not okay. Give me a definite, please.
We need a
definite
queen.
answer.
We need a queen to rule us because too many different opinions. We just need a strong.
I'm making a decision.
You're muted.
I'm making a executive decision, or in Zill's case, a queenly decision. We're gonna go
Yes.
check out the fallen staircase first.
Society runs better when you have a powerful woman leading.
Especially a demon goddess.
Fire, I think you need to speak up here then. Or are you chaotic evil tonight?
No comment.
Make
All
my
right.
way to the stairs that have collapsed.
Staircase it is.
Okay, so yeah, so that's the case. It's basically just collapsed. The only thing there was like kind of the collapsed wall that it revealed that led you to the watery area. They fought the elementals, and then there was those 3 rooms you hadn't explored.
So I guess it's to exploring the rooms.
Yes, go back to where we found Umberto and check out from there.
All right. So do you want the west room or one of the east rooms?
Somebody else make a decision this time.
To be clear, I wasn't putting it all on you. I just wanted a definitive yes or no, not an okay.
Okay means yes.
Can we from here on use the word yes instead of okay? Because okay still to me sounds undecided.
Okay to me
Like,
sounds
I don't
like
care.
okay, let's do it.
Okay. Whatever.
Whisper,
I'm
what
with you,
does your
Bobby.
what does your little shadow soul tell you? Which door do we go to?
As to the west one, what do you mean by shadow vessel?
I saw you snatch it from the guy. I have eyes, you know.
Very keen ones, apparently.
You had 8 of them a moment ago.
Yes.
Okay. You come in here, you open it up, and you see pipes climb the north wall of the small little room, disappearing near the ceiling. A complicated series of cogs and 3 hand-turned wheels connect to the pipes. Anything you want to do?
What is this, like a control room for the pipes?
Could be.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was asking the group.
Okay.
Seems likely.
It vaguely resembles the controls for the sacrifice engines in Bazozan. You just, you turn them, you twist this part.
Wow, there was a lot to unpack there.
Any way to tell what, like, as Tyndall looks at these contraptions, can he identify what turning any of these knobs would do?
And give me an investigation check.
Sacrifice engine.
So 25.
All right. These, you think you can minimize the pressure that's coming through these, so you can use them to maximize the pressure.
All right. So we could change the pressure in the pipes. Don't exactly know how that would benefit us yet.
Well, yes, because we don't know where the pipes lead to.
You said the pipes were running north? Like if we follow the pipes, does it look like they are going overhead out towards the north of the back into the which way does it look like they're going in terms of going to the next chamber? Or do they go up?
They go up.
Oh, okay.
You climb up the north wall and disappear.
About what's on the surface. Don't know exactly what those would control on the surface.
Maybe it's not the surface, but somewhere else in this temple.
Yeah, we're gonna have to explore some more if we're gonna figure out if that's the case. So we'll note this room and check out another one.
Sure. I guess
Awesome.
there's 2 doors on the east.
Okay, so you leave this door. On the east, you want to do north or south?
Let's do the north.
Okay.
Any symbols on any of these doors?
No. You open up this door, and pipes along the south wall of this room disappear into the walls near the ceiling. A complicated series of cogs and 4 hand-turned wheels connect to the pipes.
Does it look like they have the same function as the other room?
Yes.
Interesting. The pipes in the main chamber, does it look like they run towards these rooms?
Yeah.
Or
You think like these might be connected, yeah.
okay.
You know, there's water coming everywhere. It's like, and water is dripping from the ceiling from the pipes.
All right. Well, let's. So, with that much water dripping from the pipes, does it seem like right now the pressure is super high? Then.
Not super
Or-
high, but kind of medium.
Okay, so it's kind of in the middle. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Well, should we check out that last door and see if it's the same?
Sure.
All right, so you can see on the other end of this room, there is another door, if you so desire.
So the west room, was there an exit out of that one?
No.
Okay. I think we want to check the south door before we attempt.
Okay. So the south, that leads down some stairs. Here.
Oh.
As you move down, rubble chokes the southeast corner of the room you enter, leaving only a small gap near the uneven ceiling. Some of the rubble has been reassembled into a low table, which bears small clockwork components. A hulking, fish-headed creature wearing exquisite silk finery carefully examines tiny parts.
Matt, has the lighting all pretty much been the same?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, of course, my torch is still on because otherwise I couldn't see.
Of course. Then as the torch comes in, it turns and looks at you. What do you want?
Oh, we're just exploring, looking for people. You might be one of them. We don't know. But I see you're looking at something interesting over there. Are you learning anything from it?
Oh. I'm just trying to reassemble this clock.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, should only take a few more years.
Well, that doesn't sound like fun. How long have you been down here?
673 years.
Oh, well, that definitely doesn't sound like fun. Is someone forcing you to fix that clock, or are you doing that just to pass time?
To pass time, really. I was bound here long ago.
Oh, that doesn't sound like fun. What's your name?
My name is Shanzezm.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Shanzism. I'm Siora.
Good to meet you. Are you not with the cult then?
Which cult?
The hand and eye people.
Oh, absolutely not.
Are they the ones that bound you here?
No. They're just assholes. I was bound here by others, the ones who came here long ago, and I'm assuming they're defunct because they haven't been around in quite a few hundred years. And I've just been here. They just come in and yell. My friends in the next room, you probably met them. They like to bully them.
That is certainly unfortunate. What happened to you and your friend?
Yes. I'm actually surprised they didn't come with you.
Oh, I'm sure they are otherwise occupied.
They do like the rain in there. Oh, and yes, every time they come talk to that prisoner they keep in there, they kick them and pee in the pool. It's disgusting.
These cultists, not very decent, are they? Well, we're looking for some people they took. Do you happen to know where these cultists usually reside?
Oh yes, through in the other area of the where the pipes go. The other part of the crypt.
Is that the direction where that room with the bells are?
Oh, I have heard them play bells. I can't go that direction. I'm here where the pipes are, and I was here the Water Clock Guild is what they called themselves, and it's artificial idiots. And I'm here to manage the water flow. Well, I was till my services, well, have been required, like I said.
I was able to figure out that the valves control the water pressure. What water pressure? What the pressure of what? What do these pipes go to?
They move things on the other side, the other rooms. They lead to a part of the crypt where I can't go, but the pipe flows there. If you maximize pressure, you would flood the cultists in the other area.
But that would mean potentially flooding the whole thing.
I mean, maybe. It would be fun, though. They had moved in, been so rude, they'd be all wet. It'd be like I'd be peeing on them personally.
And if we minimize the pressure, what would that do?
Well, my friends in the other room would be upset. They enjoy the rain, but then it would stop the flowing of the water.
Would it affect the water level of the main chamber?
Yeah, it would. It would stop. It wouldn't necessarily lower the water. It would just stop all the leaking. It would flood this chamber as well. But...
All right.
Matt, what does this creature look like? What is this person? Or
yeah, A hulking fish-headed creature wearing exquisite silk and finery.
And he specifically stated that the elementals were his
His friends.
friends. Okay.
Can Tyndall look at this clock and see if he can spot something that maybe he thinks the creature has missed?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Cool. 23.
I'm trying to think. You're looking at all of it. It seems like a very complicated problem. You do see what looks like this gold-colored flywheel that doesn't seem to be actually a part of the clock assembly.
This piece right here, that doesn't seem to fit with the rest of the pieces.
Picks it up, Miss Wilkin. Oh, you're right. Do you want it?
Sure. Does it do anything?
I don't. No, that's why I don't want it. So I'm giving it to you. You seem
Sure.
to be interested in it.
Well, it just seemed like it wasn't part of the rest. Figured maybe if we could take out the parts that don't fit, that might.
Right. I agree with you. I just didn't know if you wanted it.
Sure, I will take it, and he'll tuck it into a pocket for later, in case it turns out to be important for something.
Well, my gift to you then.
So it looks, it's probably too complicated for me to help in any way then. Okay.
He's only been working on it for 600 years.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's a few more years. I discovered it recently. But no, yes, it's a good thing. Definitely one more part not to understand. And looking at you, see, I mean, it's just super complicated. You think that the workings are beyond anything you've ever seen of this clock. I mean, you doubt that it can, well, it probably does measure and tell a type of time. You feel like it's probably much more than just the material plane.
Well, should we let him get back to his work?
I see no reason you should worry about it.
Zill looks completely ashamed and is like blushing and avoiding eye contact. Says, "Yes, I believe we should disturb them no further. We should move on."
Yes. Other people to find?
All right. Well, see you then. A few more. I've spent a few more minutes on this before I go swimming with my friends.
Oh, God.
We've been in prison together for so long, like family.
Jeez.
Mike, the Vesper is going to turn and leave the room. I'm like, no.
Now Finn's already,
Nope.
Going back to the north door and checking out the door in that room.
losing.
Everyone roll your psychic damage.
All right.
Emotional damage.
There was one left alive, though, right? None.
No, they tried to drown Silverwind, so
Yeah.
we ended up killing them all.
To be fair,
Yeah.
Silverwind jumped in. They could have left us alone.
All right. As you go into this next small room, rusty standpipes and interlocking cogs cover the walls of the small alcove.
You know, Zil. He's trapped like she was. In a place that people forgot.
Oh. I did not consider that. Yes, it's terrible. Perhaps we find a way to free them farther in?
I think probably we should avoid them from here on out, if we can.
I know, but perhaps there is some amends that we can make. In our haste, we mistook their fear for hostility? I don't know.
Frustration.
There's very few things one can do to make up for the murder of one's family.
Right. Well, let's not ponder that one too much, shall we?
To the bells.
Before we leave, can Tyndall inside of this room with the rusty pipes and the cogs, does it look like there's any parts missing? Does it look like, I don't know, is there anything hidden behind pipes?
Give me an investigation check.
Ruby, come on.
That is a natural 20 for 28.
All right. You find a strange, like, loose cog that you think you could, like, that seems to be a turn, and as you do, you kind of turn it. Whoosh, part of the wall suddenly slides away, revealing a passage.
Hey, come back, guys. I found something.
Tinda, well done.
Look at you, Tyndall.
Does someone less prone to being squished want to go first?
I'll go. Hassan starts walking in.
Zill's right behind us.
I said less prone, not more prone.
Yeah, I was going to wait for a 10-minute conversation about who's going next.
Amen.
You, before you can see how it seems like a part of this wall could be pushed aside to open another door. So you kind of push out and up and come out into the room with the all the empty coffins.
Well, that's good to know. No other way out.
Curious. Well, there's one more question that might be worth asking. Should we flood these rooms, or are we afraid that that might drown the people we're looking for?
How many prisoners are left?
2, I think, that we know are supposed to be down here. One that we aren't sure if they've carried out their plans to kidnap or not. I think it's probably a bad idea, but I wanted to ask before we...
I agree. I think it's a bad idea.
I think if they are all locked in cells, the cultists might not be so eager to free them before they flee. And when everything's flooded, they might die. I do agree it's a risky idea.
Yeah. All right, then we leave it and we head to the bells. Find out what that does.
Right. So you go back up to the staircase in the room with the 4 bells hanging from the ceiling. What would you like to do?
Zill's gonna cross the room to the other side.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Zill.
All right. You see a staircase going down.
I'm heading down those stairs.
All right. We're heading down the stairs then.
Yep.
Yes.
It's a moment in the video game where you've checked out all the rooms and found out that they're empty, and it's like, okay, let's just freaking go.
All right. Tables and chairs are in this crypt, arranged to create a meeting room or maybe a mess hall. Water drips from a pipe into a basin in the southeast corner beneath a detailed image of a staring eye gripped in a withered hand. 5 robed cultists are in this room, with one bullying the rest, that turn and look at all of you as you stomp down the stairs.
Oh, is this where we're meeting?
Memories! Kill them! Immediately recognizes you as not the people. And we will end there for tonight. All right. Everyone
Good night,
watching,
everyone.
We'll see you next week.